Hey y'all, you're watching Portie's Garage. Now normally here on Portie's Garage, I am in the garage or right outside the garage wrenching on a car. Today I'm doing something a little different, working on an actual garage. Let me show you what's going on. So, bought my first house a couple of weeks ago, and in the backyard, nice little 2-car garage here. As we're going through with the inspector, he points something out, and that is this baseboard has a nice split in it, and where it fully split through, you can even see the light coming through outside. Now what we think is someone came in a little too hot, bumped the back wall, and kind of pushed it off here. So we're gonna see if we can correct that, get this wall nice and in line, and back to being nice and sealed off from the elements. You can even see on the back of the garage, just ever so slightly, there's a little bit of a bow right there. So definitely pushed out, we gotta correct that. So the plan here, I picked up a couple of eye bolts here. What I'm gonna do, drive them into the studs that are pulled out near the bottom, and I'm gonna take some ratchet straps. One end hooks to this, the other end hooks to the tow hook on my truck. We're gonna ratchet them in, see if we can pull this baby back together. And then what I did is I already pre-cut a couple of pieces of treated lumber. We're gonna put those on top of the cracked baseboard, drill them in on both sides, and fingers crossed it's gonna hold this wall back in place. Let's check it out. There we go. Gonna do another one over on this side, and then we'll start hooking up the straps. And bam, we've got 2 eye bolts in. The F-150 is in place. Let's hook up these ratchet straps. All right, now that we're fully hooked up, I'm just gonna slowly start walking it in. Do a little one, little the other, little one, little the other. Okay, we're feeling pretty tight. I did get it to pop a little bit, but it's not quite going. So I think what I'm gonna do, take a pry bar, go out back, see if I can give it a little leverage, pull it up, and hopefully it'll just pop right back into place. And we're back. After thinking and ruminating on this for a couple of days, I think I know what's going on. Basically, as I'm trying to suck the wall in, the sill plate is getting caught on the concrete slab. So it has to go up and then over, basically. So here's what we're thinking. If I were to take this big old 4x4, kind of wedge it up here, would I then be able to get the leverage to push up on the entire wall, thus raising the sill plate and allowing me clearance to get it over the slab? Worth a shot. So basically the new setup's gonna be one end of the ratchet strap on one eye bolt. We'll loop it around underneath this, and then one on the other side. So hopefully what it does is it not only squeezes it together, pulling the wall in, but it also pushes up on the wall and allows me to get that clearance. Let's see what happens. Still not giving. Maybe if I can give this a couple friendly taps, get it to start pushing up. Made it this far. I can see the wall moving now. And there we go. Took the old gentle persuasion there to the back side of the wall, and we're looking nice and closed up. I do have some broken wood over here that I'm gonna have to address. For now, it's just gonna be spray foam, but I'm gonna go ahead and zip those planks on top, and we'll say that we have less of a broken wall. All right, my little bracers are on. Forgot to nail this one down, but that's not really doing a whole ton. Now the moment of truth is, when I remove this bad dog, will it all stay together? Let's find out. I think we did it. Now, would you look at that? It actually looks like a respectable garage. Still a little bit of light coming through here. I think that's just, you know, these boards are old and the pressure of them getting hit probably wasn't any good for them. But hey, that's what spray foam's for. I think we're gonna call this a job well done. And there you have it. Just like that, this garage wall is back to being almost as flat as it was when it was new in the 1950s, but a lot better than it was before. And didn't really have to buy anything, mostly just household stuff I had lying around. So feeling pretty good right now. Hey, if you like content like this, I'm gonna be back working on vehicles in this garage pretty soon. Gotta clean it up now that it's all in one piece, but be sure to hit the like and subscribe and check us out. Peace. And just for fun, here's a quick tour of the garage we got. Everything's kind of torn apart. I've got wood paneling I removed from the basement. We've got some doors that I'm working on. This one's actually nice solid wood, so I'm working on stripping it right now. Coming along pretty well. A bunch of tools came with the house. And of course, we've got the Cobalt, the Mustang, the Saturn, and my personal favorite, tied with the Mustang, the Lag. But yeah, we'll get this place put back together. Got car parts lying all over the place. Ready to make some more videos. Thanks for watching.